Human rights activist Mr. Femi Falana is leading the discourse, and he has some advice for the ruling elites, especially in view of the recent military coups across Africa.
And for here, please, Honorable Senator, please be careful. Discipline Senator, be careful. Don't provoke Nigerians to mutiny, please. Because some of the things going on there, and we're in trouble. Sir, 70 billion naira for palliatives for 469 people. And when we say no, they say no. It's for facelift of the National Assembly. No, sir. 3 years ago, 37 billion naira was the amount for facelift of the National Assembly. That contract has not been fully executed. There is no review of the contract, so you can't talk of 70 billion naira for facelift. Secondly, 40 billion naira to buy exotic car now for leadership of the National Assembly. It's not going to be allowed. The latest provocative news from the National Assembly is that 54 billion naira as the amount for constituency projects for 360 members of the House of Reps. It has come to 150 million per person. Under these austere conditions in town.
The panel conversation focused on the theme, which is the Nigerian economy and the crisis of survival, robbing the poor to pay the rich. One of the issues that comes to the fore is the impact of failed subsidy removal.
To share 5 trucks of rice to a local government, they won't get one cup. If we had accept the position of the Bureau of Statistics that we have 133 million Nigerians that are multidimensionally poor before the subsidy removal, and after the subsidy removal, the number must have increased or doubled. Those are the fringes became poor overnight. But even if we were to take it without argument, and you multiply 5 billion by 36 states and Abuja, you get about 185 billion. If you divide it by 133 million people that are multidimensionally poor, you will get up to 1,500 naira. Is that a palliative? No. Comrades, on and on. And you take the palliative and give it to governors. Any money you give to governors is not meant for us.
Production has collapsed. We have become, as it were, because before SAP, we were in a situation in which light industry, basic consumer production, had taken roots. And we were growing to develop into areas in which we would have medium-scale industrialization, machine tools production, and all that. But all that vanished. Any government that did what the Tinubu government did, to suddenly raise the price of fuel by such a tumultuous amount without a plan, does not deserve to be called a government.
Well, the aggregate submission at this symposium of the Nigerian Labour Congress is that subsidy in itself is not a bad thing. However, how governments go about subsidy is what is key, bringing to the fore the fact that bigger economies like the United States of America subsidizes healthcare through the Affordable Care Act, and Germany has just voted hundreds of millions of euros to subsidize the use of energy by its citizens.